All right, this video is particularly for my traditional and virtual students. I am reviewing over day 4 and the items that you need to do first. As you see, I am in day 4 of the first period class. I'm going to go over the classwork just to refresh. Portal is here. Of course, we had a Zoom meeting as usual on Monday through Thursday. However, on Fridays, remember that the schedule is a bit different. And so if you read through, basically this was a recap of your entire week. So I basically asked you to go back through and make sure that you have turned everything in. So in addition to doing that, I did a Google Docs where you needed to go in and make a statement. So you will click on it. And as you see in the class, unless someone else has been added on to it, everyone have basically said that they have completed the requirement for the week. All right, that's everyone's name. Now, I do have some students who just joined in and some who are going to be in the class that were not in the class in the beginning. So we're going to disregard that. All right, now, when you close that out, go back to your classroom portal, and you will see Friday session. And so this was basically a Google slide explaining how Fridays looked. I did this as an attention catcher because it has some other elements in there. And so as you see, 2 people have turned in, and I'm not sure what they turned in because there was not an assignment attached to it. However, it is in the same format as the Google slide that I did formerly in my other video and in my platform. So what you will do, even though the internet is running pretty slow, is you will click on it. When you click on it, of course, you will see the platform again, Google Slide, and the information for 1st through 5th period. So all of my classes use this, so it's applicable across the board. So what I asked you to do was to click through and to select which period you had. When you did that, and I'm going to click first, you had the methods, traditional, virtual, independent. Again, if you're traditional, that means you're already in my class face-to-face. If you are virtual and you chose that option when you registered, that means that you're online and you're listening to me as the traditional students are listening to me, but you're doing so at home on the computer. And then you have independent, which basically means that most of your lessons or all of your lessons are to be done without the assistance of the teacher. I'm going to choose my first period traditional because you saw that I already chose first period. Basically, you're just going to go through and read each slide. It's basically going to tell you that even though you're in class, you're a SELLAS assignment, and everywhere you see click as you read, it will tell you what you have. Basically explains how my traditional and virtual students, or should I say traditional on this slide, are receiving instruction because I clicked on traditional. Then it talks about your homework assignment and how it's current events. Of course, there are posts that explain this as well. So you want to read everything thoroughly. Afterwards, the slide that you were waiting for, which is traditional. And as you see, the traditional and virtual students Friday look the same. So read it and see how you're going to do. And after you've done that, I am showing you my traditional and virtual learner support. Basically, when you can call me on that number 334-526-0099 to receive help or assistance. Most of the times I check my email, however, I am more rapid on responding to phone calls. So you have a Monday through Thursday time slot for you to call, and you have a Friday time slot for you to call. After you've read that and acknowledged it, make sure you click, and that was the end of that slide for the traditional students in my first period. Now, if you were to go in and you were going to be a first period, second or third period, whatever it is, of course, you would choose it. I'm going to choose this psychology class and show you what it has in there for my virtual students with support. Basically, you would choose it if you are there, and it will take you through some similar slides. They're a bit different in some manner. Go through. It talks about your homework assignment in a SELLAS and things of that nature, and Friday. When you've gotten to the Friday slide, it takes you, because you are virtual learning, to that same slide that I showed on traditional, and then enjoy your day. Now, I'm going to show you how it looks for my students who are independent. So if you're in my first period and you're independent, which is government, you would click here. You have general instructions, and trust me, they are different than they are for my virtual and my traditional students. It skips you straight to an independent slide on what Fridays look like. Make sure that you read it, because one of the provisions basically state that you still have to check Google Classroom, and that there are assignments that are in Google Classroom intended for my independent students as they are in Acellus. After you get done, it talks about the independent students in Acellus. It talks about the unit exams in Acellus, and then it basically tells you to stay safe, and that's the end of your slides. Now, when you have watched that and we're under day 4, that was pretty much everything on day 4. In addition to that being here, there was a schedule for my independent students, and it was the schedule that you will use to sign up for to meet me via Zoom. As it opens up, of course, you will see that there are time slides. I did this one as an example. I am Curtis Bell, and if I was a student, I would type my name here, and then I would check mark which time slot I would want to be in. As you see, other individuals are on that same time slot, so I would probably have to do a Zoom meeting with you all. If you would like a personal spot with me to discuss classwork or to discuss something that you have going on because you are independent, just simply pick a slot where nobody has check marked. All right, and you will only know that pretty much at the end of the week. Usually this is gone by Thursday, 11:59 p.m. And if you have not signed up by then, the document will be closed. So you need to make sure Monday through Thursday, when you look on Google Classroom, immediately look for this if you have a question. I do have email, and it is bellc@dallask12.org. But again, I don't always check it as I do my platform basically from the schedule. And so this is what you will use to get a hold of me because you chose independent. I'm going to click out of that, and we're going to move to day 5. On day 5, basically my general students checked Zoom. As they checked Zoom and signed in, that was my virtual students. My traditional students worked the same. The next tab, basically, I apologize. The next tab, basically, as you see, that's the big title. We have our Zoom. It has a little information about what you need to do in Acellus. So this day, we pretty much strictly worked in Acellus. Now, for my independent students, you're the only one that's reading this. I just made sure that I also told you to work in Acellus as you generally do anyway. And I gave you your completion time. Basically, if there were any additional lessons, I placed them in Google Classroom. And then you know, of course, that all of your unit tests are locked. And I let you know when it was going to be unlocked. And you see that same document that I just mentioned to you. And I placed them on there just so that you had an opportunity to sign up in case you needed my support. All right. So now that was it on that. And these look like the same posts. All right. This is only for my independent students though. All right. So now, that was day 5, and I'm going to click back on classwork for day 5. And I think that second post that you saw was just me posting again my meet schedule. So I can actually delete this because it's the same thing for my independent students. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that. So don't worry about it. Nobody has a grade for that. That was just a support doc. Now for day 6, as you see, I start out the same way. We had our Zoom. For my traditional and virtual students, you saw that there were 3 documents in the fold of this lesson. The first document, as I click on it and I open it, was a Who Rules Admit slip. And I'm going to open up the other documents just so that you can see it. All right. Now, the first thing that you saw on the traditional we did was an admit slip. As it is opening up, you will see how to do your admit slip in Google Docs. That's the Who Rules sheet. This is the reading portion of the Who Rules sheet. All right. And that was probably not intended to be in there. And then you have the Who Rules activity. So as I am looking in, I see all of this information, and that especially did not supposed to be in there. So let me go ahead and delete that out of there. So let me go in and edit, because everything, answers and all, was there. So sorry if you didn't read it already. Okay. So we have that, and what I need to place in here is the actual reading portion. So I'm going to put a reading portion in there for you guys because my other class had it, and I want to make sure that you have it. So let me find the literal reading passage of it in my drive. I'm going to try again. I'm going to attach, I believe this might be it. I'm going to open it up just to see. Yes, that was what was purposed to be there. And it's just a view only file. All right, there we go. Now, I'm going to freshly open up the admit slip. This is the admit slip. And what you would do, as you normally did, was think about all the styles of government that you knew. And basically, you were going to put it in the box. So some people put mayor, some people put the different things that they knew. All right, so when you open it up, basically everybody has their individual copy. You just want to make sure that after you get done, that you go over to share, and that you go down to copy link, you click done, and you go back in the classroom, and where you see add on for this assignment, you're going to attach it back in there. All right, then you had the Who Rules activity. And when you open that up, it's going to be a PDF. And I told everybody to open it up with DocHub. That's why I had you to basically go in and do DocHub. When you open it up with DocHub, and I think I already have one already open, basically what it does is allow you to write across the PDF, because most PDF readers don't allow you to read across it, write across it, should I say. So for this activity, you're mostly going to use this button at the top. You're going to read it after you read your reading passage and determine which on the reading passage this represented. So I'm going to open up the reading passage. So this is your reading passage, and after you got through reading the different types of government, that's autocracy and the two types of autocracy, democracy and the two types of democracy, oligarchy and the type of oligarchy, theocracy and anarchy, you are basically going to go and you're going to determine which of those Switzerland represents. And so again, you would click on A. You would put your A, of course, at the end. And let's just say, for instance, this was representative democracy. You would type it in as representative democracy. As you see, it somewhat went over the line a little bit, but if you highlight it and go up to the top, you can drop this down to whatever font you would prefer. And you would do the same throughout. And so we did that on that day. I don't want to save this. And I actually want to delete it. And if I needed to, I would backspace. So I'm going to click out of that. That was what we did on day 6. And so class assignment, I had that in, Who Rules, and they ended up having to do it on this, and I was supposed to have transferred it. I have my independent, students only, and that was just the schedule again, and then I had basically my slide. Now, this was a homework assignment for everyone. So when you click on the homework assignment, it is another Google slide, and it's basically just information in Standard 1 that Acellus did not cover and I did not cover in class. So what you would do is just open it up, hit present, and you would go through each slide, reading it for an understanding. I'm not going to go through all of it because time is running out. But basically, you would just go through the slides and read them. And that was your homework assignment to be ready for a test after reading it. All right. So you would go through each one, read it, and that was it. That covered both day 4, I think we started with 5 and 6.